Vlogmas week 3. Post office time. Molly is here to join in. I am just opening up a parcel I received this morning from Chris and Toria, and I think that's my birthday present.
Yes. I got dressed up especially for it.
So off it goes to post Kelly, Dave and Alice's and Kath's Christmas presents at the post office. We'll need to take out a loaned posties. Right, off it goes.
That's me, off I go. Whew, long way.
Right, let's show you what Molly likes to do. Molly did this on one of my good friend's Christmas presents, which was a print of something. It came through the door. Yes, you may well come over, naughty little dog. Look at that. She reached the letterbox before Darren did this morning, and this is one of my Christmas cards from my friend Hannah from Scotland, and it's awesome. I love those cows. Look at it. Naughty dog. My birthday present from Darren was delayed in the post. They came from America and they've arrived today. Look at them. How awesome are they? I'm going to get them out of their boxes now, but they look fabulous. So here they are. Pride of place. Look at all the little accessories, the guitar and the bass. Awesome. They're beside my dapper Sally and Jack Zero. And of course, Queen. Oh, you can't really see Brian back there. Come on, Brian.
Mind if I use a bit of pineapple?
No?
What is it here?
Yeah. So, it's Friday and I haven't vlogged all week. Maybe just a couple of clips, which is disgraceful. But I haven't been well. I've had a really, really bad dose of the cold. At the minute we are sat in an area of Ballymena that I used to live in. Just dropping off a couple of bits for some friends of ours we picked up in Florida. Yes, I haven't dropped them off that long ago. I will just twiddle the camera around so you can see sort of where we are. So, note the...
He's bringing something back.
Oh, I hope it's not Christmas presents. Oh, flip's sake, it is. Note the curbstones. Note the flags. We're in Ireland, folks. Northern Ireland, though. So we've dropped the stuff off and they've given us Christmas presents. And we haven't got them Christmas presents. I hate that. We picked up a few...
You hate it, it's me that had the bloody meat. Do it.
Yeah, but you don't care.
No, I don't care.
Oh dear. I hate when people give you Christmas presents and you didn't know they were going to and you don't have any for them. It's really... don't like it. Don't like it. So anyway, as I was saying, I used to live here. Let me give you another little... there you go. Mural for you.
Who?
Muriel.
Never liked her.
So I used to live here for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. I can't remember exactly. About 5 years, I think. Maybe 6 in this area. Which I really, if they had have known, here's some more murals, so I'll keep it turned around this way for you. Is that who's beeping at who?
I have no idea.
It's a little dog in the car in front. Let's see if you can see it. Can you see the dog?
I can see dog's ass.
Right, so here's a couple more murals for you guys.
Who's that soldier waving on that one? Hi! Hi! I've got a rifle and a uniform.
So yeah, as I was saying, I lived here from the age of 20 to 26, I think. Whatever age I moved to England at, I think it was 26. And, well, my last 2 vlogs have both been political. I was brought up, I don't practice religion, I was brought up as a Catholic. Oh. And anybody that knows anything about anything in Northern Ireland will know that the Catholic Protestant thing is a big issue. Not for anyone that has a brain cell, obviously, but I'm just trying to pull out of a busy junction here if you're wondering why my head keeps going back and forth. But, so yeah, I lived there, which is a very staunchly Protestant loyalist area. My next door neighbour was Catholic, but unfortunately for her, her name was Bridge or Bridget. I can't remember which one, which is a very Irish name. She lived there with her 2 young children, a toddler and one that was slightly older. And she got burnt out of her house as in the house was petrol bombed, or well, they basically burnt the house to a crisp on the inside.
Her name could have been worse.
Yeah, well, it could
have been Ira.
Yeah, well, Ira, yeah. So yeah, because they found out she was Catholic, obviously probably because of her name, and they didn't want a Catholic living in that area, so they set fire to the house with the kids in it.
What?
Everyone got out okay. She had minor burns, running over, you know, like her feet and stuff, trying to get the kids out. Obviously there's me, big fat Catholic beside her in the next house, but because of my name, which is really Lisa, you can't tell. I can thank my mother for that. She maybe picked a really boring name, but at least she didn't call me Shannon or something, which is a very nice name, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I lived there for quite a while, having to hide the fact that I was Catholic. The reason I lived there is because it's almost impossible to get a council house in this town in a nice area, and most of the areas are horrible. Right, we'll give way to the right. Is it not his go?
Yeah, you give way to your right.
So what? I hate this. So he's waiting. Is it my right away or his? It's his.
I'd have been out a window at that point with my arms gesturing.
Ulster Day, 28th of September. Yeah, so we're driving through quite a loyalist stronghold, which is why you will see green, white and gold. Jesus, that would be something. So why you see red, white and blue curbstones, loads of, like, you get murals on walls, flags out windows. If I had have taken you up there in July, you'd have seen probably a flag out every window of every house up there.
We're passing Paradise Avenue. We're in Paradise.
There's a road here called Paradise Avenue, and it's one of the dingiest looking holes you've ever seen in your life, and it's called Paradise. We've passed it, it's down there a bit.
I want to do a meeting with David Lee Roth stood down it.
It's just like living in paradise, and I don't want to go home. You should do that, that'd be rather funny. So yeah, now we're out of that area, we're getting back up into the town centre. But yeah, it was a rather interesting time. A rather hairy time, a rather worrying time that someone would rumble me and something bad would happen. There's some more paraphernalia for it, just in case you'd forgotten where you are. Tattered crappy flags up since the 12th of July.
That's classy as well, that's classy.
There's more on the other side. There's a big Keen Billy mural around here as well, which I'll not show you because, oh, look at the lovely dog.
We're so patriotic, we have to buy cheap imported flags from China.
So yeah, it was a rather worrying time, shall we say. Our friends live up there. I don't envy them, but they're the right religion for the area, well, you know, so they're lucky enough they're not going to get into any trouble for living there. But yeah, it's getting a council house in this town, in most places to be fair, in a decent area is like hen's teeth. We've been so lucky where we are because the house we're in is a council house and it's on a rural housing scheme, which means they have to buy a proportion of private houses and rent them. So the house we're in is in a privately owned area, it's not a council estate. Everyone owns their own house apart from us. And it's in a nice, hold on, I can come out here, what am I doing? And it's in a nice country area. This town is a complete nightmare to drive
country area without a U in it? Or an O in it? I can't even spell now. What am I on about?
Yeah, so there's nothing much else to tell you, but I haven't videoed this week because I've been sick. Isaac had had his last day of school today before the summer holiday. The Christmas holidays. He told me he has been eating sweets and watching Arthur Christmas today.
Yep, all day. No work at all.
So we're now on the way to the library to drop off books that Isaac has had for ages, and then we're going to my mum's.
What is evil twin?
What's that? 50 Shades of Grey, is it? Cute.
I've never seen this before.
What you got there? What's that?
Where's my Stranger Things first?
Lovely.
Right, shopping again. I didn't think it was going to happen. I'm wearing Darren's I feel like Michael J. Fox in Back to the Future. I'm wearing Darren's body warmer. Going shopping. Darren is pushing, trying out my mum's new wheelchair, which is apparently much easier to push. Huh? What are you doing?
Carefully, don't drop it.
Are you having a sneaky vape? Not listening to me.
No.
You having a sneaky vape?
Oh.
Ah. Are you full of the joys of Christmas?
Yeah.
How happy are you today?
Yay.
Can I have my iron brew yet?
This is the Star Trek looking Klingon spaceship that replaced our very traditional old bandstand in Ballymena. Look at the state of it. You're pushing Grandma.
Yes.
Go on then. Underneath the Christmas lights. So we've done, put it off Isaac, we've done the joy that is Christmas shopping a few days before Christmas with my mum. She wanted to try and get my dad something she hadn't been able to get out. She got him, he loves pictures of stags for some reason, and she managed to get him this like really nice intricate picture of a framed photograph, not a photograph, like this person has individually put gems, coloured gems, to make like an image of a stag, and it's really really nice. So she got one of those for him, which hopefully he will enjoy. She's got a new wheelchair which I think I showed on video, and it's awesome. It's really really like so much better than her old one, which was just a very very basic fold away, put in the boot of your car type thing. So now we are sat outside the Chinese because it is Friday. Isaac has got his fidget spinner that lights up, and we're going to have some Chinese. So there's my Chinese takeaway. Darren is, let's see if we can find Darren for you. Can you see him sitting over there? Go on, give us a wave. Give us a wave. He's not going to give us a wave. So yeah, we're on our way back. Just have a quiet night. Tomorrow we should be going to see the new Star Wars movie, which I'm hearing very mixed reports on. I'm hearing it was good, but it wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. I've heard it's a terrible way to end the story. I've heard it's average. I've heard it's powerful. I've heard all sorts of things. So I know Isaac and Darren will like it regardless because it's Star Wars. So we'll probably bring you with us in the car and let you know what we think. But for now, adios, because it's almost Chinese time. Hello! So it's a horrible light because I've just got my little lamp on and my that. It's Saturday and we were meant to go see Star Wars today. Isaac was poorly. Well, Isaac has a really bad tummy ache. He doesn't now. There he is, playing his DS.
Tomb Raider.
But he was in agony, crying and bent double all afternoon. It's gone now. We don't know what on earth it was. But we're about to have tea soon, so hopefully that doesn't kick it off again. We're hoping to get to go see it tomorrow. So it's just been a lazy day. I have purchased another bundle for The Sims because I'm addicted. I've got Get to Work, something about kitchens, and
I'm angry.
Can't remember the other one. Welcome to The Sims 4 Get to Work. Oh, detective career, doctor career, scientist career. So I'm just loading it now. I got the Get to Work. Well, that's all Get to Work. Right, no, I'll have to go read that. I must go read this now. What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm trying to get in your video.
Copper.
You said that you didn't do copper.
I'm wearing another
Ah,
fetching
Jesus!
Christmas skull Christmas
Bye.
black jumper that my buddy Kelly bought me for Christmas a few years ago. And just a more subtle snowflake jumper today. So yeah, there's Isaac feeling much better. So I just thought I'd record something because I hadn't recorded anything all day. There's our tree. Hopefully it picks up. I don't know. There's my Sims.
Ow!
So yeah, we're going to have our tea. We're having bangers and mash. Sausages and mash. There's Molly. Where is she? There she is. Hello, Molly. Doing? We're doing. So with that said, we shall go. I want to say now it's time to pay the price, but I'd be stealing that. If you like Disney, you'll know well from. So yes, we shall speak to you later. We'll let you know when we've seen Star Wars and what we thought. And for now,
Make Molly say bye as well.
it's bye bye from Molly. Right.
I am hungry.
You heard him.
I'm heading.
Can't see you anyway. So we finally made it. What are you here to watch?
Star Wars Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, that's my hand. Is it a bright light in your face?
Yes.
Bathroom doors in Ireland. No gaps. No gaps. So, Isaac, put the light off. Here we end the vlog for the week. It is Sunday. We have just been to see, on our third attempt, Rise of Skywalker. On Saturday, Isaac came down with a poorly tummy, so
No,
we
I
couldn't
didn't.
go. Yes, he did.
No, I didn't.
Today, he came down with a headache, so we couldn't go.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so what he's saying is he was lying. And then we got to go this evening. I want to get home for 9 o'clock to see the BBC adaptation of A Christmas Carol, the new 3-part series, which is done by the guys that did Peaky Blinders, and it looks amazing. The cinematography looks like it's going to be spectacular, so I need to get home to see that. So, we've just been to see Rise of Skywalker. I won't spoil anything, don't worry. It is very, very good.
Amazing.
I spent a quarter of it crying.
Yes, you did.
Which Isaac always has to stare at you and ask you why you're crying, which is really off-putting when you're trying to enjoy a film. Very moving. Tied things together remarkably well. Something happened that I really have been wanting to happen, and it did, so I'm not going to say what that is, but hopefully if you've seen it you may know what that is.
What would you rate out of 10?
I'd give that a 9 out of 10.
I would give it a full-on 10.
I think they pulled on the heartstrings a lot. I don't know if, you know, that's maybe a downside, but I found it very moving and quite, you know, if you know the stories and you know all the old movies and, you know, you're a fan of the original characters, there's an awful lot. What are you doing in there? He's doing armpit farts. There's an awful lot of reference to the previous movies, and just the whole philosophy of being a Jedi and all that sort of thing, and it's very, very moving. And I as I'm saying to you, it's very moving. Isaac is doing armpit farts in the back seat. So yeah, I've cried the makeup off my face. We really enjoyed Rise of Skywalker. I thought it was really good, very moving. Yeah, just little tiny bits that were in here and there that literally were like 2 seconds were fantastic. It's like little references to things popping up from previous movies. It's like, oh my god, it's this, it's that. So while Isaac, stop! While Isaac's been a pain in the arse, as is usually the case, I will sign off the vlog for the week. I will try and record some next week, but obviously it won't be up until after Christmas. So all of you watching this, have a very happy, peaceful, I don't know what, Christmas. Have fun with your folks, your friends, whoever you're spending the time with, and I hope Santa brings you everything your heart desires. So with that said, for week 3 of Vlogmas, over and out from Lisa Loves.